South Africa's new look squad for Rugby Championship. No Faf de Klerk or Makazola Mapimpi. A stunning decision by South Africa's coaching staff has sparked waves of conversation among rugby fans, as the national team unveils a squad for the upcoming Rugby Championship Tests against Australia. But here's where it gets controversial. Despite being celebrated double World Cup winners, stalwarts Faf de Klerk and Makazola Mapimpi, along with Lukhanyo Am, have not been selected for the main team. Instead, these experienced players are set aside on a standby list to cover potential injuries. The squad, consisting of 37 players, was announced on Wednesday by coach Rassie Erasmus. It will be put to the test in crucial fixtures against the Wallabies, first in Johannesburg on August 16, then a week later in Cape Town. This selection is part of South Africa's strategy to defend their title while also building depth for future challenges, including the 2027 Rugby World Cup. Adding fresh energy to the side, the squad includes several new caps such as utility back Ethan Hooker, props Asenathi Ntlabakanye and Boan Venter, hooker Marnus van der Merwe, and utility forward Cobus Wiese. These inclusions signal an effort to blend youth with experience, ensuring that the team remains competitive from every angle. Meanwhile, Bath prop Thomas du Toit is taking a mandatory 2-week rest as part of a pre-arranged agreement with the English Premiership, and number 8 Jasper Wiese, who incidentally is Cobus Wiese's brother, is serving a 4-week suspension. Coach Erasmus has already experimented extensively by using nearly 50 different players in just 3 test matches this year. His aim is simple: to push the limits of his squad and expose emerging talent to top-level competition. Reflecting on his selection process, Erasmus stated, "It's always challenging to reduce the squad, especially given how the expanded group of players contributed in wins over Italy and Georgia this month. However, we had always planned to narrow down our team for the Rugby Championship. We likely have 3 players vying for each position. One of our key pillars is to build squad depth, and there is no better way to assess what the younger players can do than to have them face some of the best teams in the world." In a bid to further strengthen the experience pool, the Springboks have extended an invitation to 3 standout players from South Africa's victorious Under-20 World Cup campaign. These promising talents, loose forward Bathobele Hlekani, wing Cheswill Jooste, and scrum half Haashim Pead, who was exceptionally impressive during the tournament, will join the team's training sessions. For those curious about the complete team lineup, here's a detailed breakdown. Forwards: Lud de Jager, Peter Steph du Toit, Jean-Luc Dupries, Eben Etzebeth, Vincent Koch, Sia Khaleesi, Wilco Louw, Malcolm Marx, Bongim Banambai, Franco Mostert, Ox Ench, Juan Norch, Asenathi Ntlabakanye, Quagga Smith, R.G. Snyman, Marnus van der Merwe, Marco van Staden, Boan Venter, Jan-Hendrik Wessels, Cobus Wiese. Backs: Kurt-Lee Arends, Damien de Allende, Andre Esterhuizen, Afalil Fassi, Sasha Feinberg-Ngumezulu, Ethan Hooker, Jesse Creel, Cheslin Colby, Willie Leroux, Manye Lidbach, Kanan Moody, Andre Pollard, Cobus Renock, Edwill van der Merwe, Morn van den Berg, Grant Williams, Damian Willems. This squad selection is not just about tactics and player availability, it also opens up a lively debate among fans and critics alike. Are we witnessing the beginning of a bold new strategy, or have key players been prematurely sidelined? What do you think about mixing seasoned talent with fresh-faced newcomers? Share your thoughts and join the conversation in the comments below. Rassie Erasmus names 37-man Springboks squad for 2025 Rugby Championship. No Faf, Newbies shine. It's the bombshell-shaking Springbok rugby right now. Fan favorites are out, ambitious youngsters are in, and Rassie Erasmus is once again rewriting the script for the Rugby Championship. If you thought squad selection was straightforward, think again, because here's where opinions really start to fly. Springboks head coach Rassie Erasmus has officially unveiled a 37-player squad for the opening 2 fixtures of their 2025 Rugby Championship campaign against Australia. These matches, set for August 16 in Johannesburg and August 23 in Cape Town, promise plenty of intrigue, not just for who's on the field, but for those who have been left out. And this is the twist that's buzzing on every rugby forum. Household names like Faf de Klerk, Lukhanyo Am, and Makazola Mapimpi have all been released from the squad, joining Salman Morat, Evan Roos, Neethling Fouché, and Vincent Chituka as standby players. Imagine the locker room discussion. The shake-up is real. Could this be a calculated gamble, or is it simply time for a generational shift? On the flip side, several emerging talents have managed to cement their spots after impressive showings in the recent Test series against Italy and Georgia. Rising stars such as utility back Ethan Hooker, props Asenathi Ntlabakanye and Boan Venter, dynamic hooker Marnus van der Merwe, and versatile forward Cobus Wies all retain their places. Their presence signals that the coaching staff are not just planning for today but actively building toward the future. But here's the part most people miss. Erasmus isn't just banking on the status quo. He's also invited 3 standouts from the junior Springboks World Cup winning squad, Bathobele Hlekani, Cheswill Jooste, and Haashim Pead, to join the senior team's 2-week training camp beginning July 27 in Johannesburg. This move could spark debate. Is it wise to bring fresh faces into such a high-stakes environment, or is this the bold creativity the Boks need? Adding another layer of complexity, prop Thomas du Toit, currently playing in England for Bath Rugby, will be sitting out on a standard 2-week mandatory rest as per Premiership Rugby protocols. However, he could be called up should circumstances demand it. Meanwhile, powerhouse number 8 Jasper Wies is sidelined due to a 4-week suspension, eliminating him as a short-term option. Breaking down the squad composition, there's a notable blend: 9 Bulls, 11 Sharks, for Stormers, 2 Lions, and a remarkable 11 players plying their trade with overseas clubs. This mix of homegrown and international experience might just be the secret weapon, another point ripe for heated discussion among fans. When asked about the challenge of narrowing down the group, Erasmus explained, "It's never easy to trim the squad, especially given how many players have risen to the challenge recently. But we've always made it clear that the Rugby Championship demands a leaner, well-managed group." He continued, "This selection gives us a core of tried and tested veterans as well as some young players who absolutely seized their opportunities. We've kept everyone on standby in the loop about our expectations so they're ready to contribute at a moment's notice." One thing Erasmus emphasized was the importance of adaptability. "We've ensured pretty much every position is covered by 3 players. That kind of depth is essential in a grueling tournament like this, and it's required us to be rigorous in how we picked this 37. A controversial point for some is Erasmus's ongoing mission to test squad depth and tactical flexibility by exposing emerging talents to elite-level opposition. One of our main goals is constantly to deepen the squad, and there's no better crucible than top-flight test rugby to see which youngsters can truly thrive. And here's my question for the audience. Is it risky to leave so many renowned veterans on standby while betting big on youth and versatility? Or is this the first step to building a dynasty capable of dominating world rugby for years to come? Let's debate it below. Do you think Rassie got it right? Here's the full Springbok squad list for the opening 2 Rugby Championship Tests. Forwards: Lud de Jager, Wild Knights; Pieter-Steph du Toit, Toyota Verblitz; Jean-Luc Dupreez, Bordeaux Begles; Eben Etzebeth, Sharks; Vincent Koch, Sharks; Sia Khaleesi, Sharks; Wilco Liu, Bulls; Malcolm Marx, Kubota Spears, Bongi Mbonambi, Sharks; Franco Mostert, Honda Heat; Ox Ench, Sharks; Juan Norch, Bulls; Asenathi Ntlabakanye, Lions; Quagga Smith, Shizuoka Blue Revs; R.G. Snyman, Leinster; Marnus van der Merwe, Scarlets; Marco van Staden, Bulls; Boan Venter, Edinburgh; Jan Hendrik Wessels, Bulls; Cobus Wies, Bulls. Backs: Kurt-Lee Arends, Bulls; Damien de Allende, Wild Knights; Andre Esterhuizen, Sharks; Afalil Fassi, Sharks; Sasha Feinberg-Ngumezulu, Stormers; Ethan Hooker, Sharks; Jesse Creel, Cannon Eagles; Cheslin Colby, Tokyo Sungoliath; Willie Leroux, Bulls; Manye Lidbach, Stormers; Kanan Moody, Bulls; Andre Pollard, Bulls; Cobus Renock, Stormers; Edwill van der Merwe, Sharks; Morn van den Berg, Lions; Grant Williams, Sharks; Damian Willems, Stormers. So, Springbok supporters, what's your verdict? Is this bold approach going to pay off, or could it backfire on the big stage? Sound off in the comments. Rugby strategy has never been more fascinating or fiercely debated. Springbok's dark secrets. U20 stars invited to expose rugby's dirty truths. Exciting developments in South African rugby. In a bold move that has captured the attention of rugby fans, South Africa's head coach Rassie Erasmus has welcomed 3 promising U20 players into the Springboks training camp. This decision comes as the team prepares for their initial matches in the upcoming Rugby Championship next month. The trio includes standout junior Springboks Haashim Pead, a dynamic scrum half, speedy winger Cheswill Jooste, and tenacious flanker Bathobele Hlekani. These young athletes recently celebrated a remarkable victory over New Zealand in the World Rugby U20 Championship, showcasing their immense talent and potential. They will join the Springboks in Johannesburg for a 2-week training period, where they will be exposed to the high standards and structures of international rugby. However, not all news is positive for the Springboks. Pead will not be training alongside the experienced Faf de Klerk, a 2-time World Cup champion, who has been sidelined due to an injury sustained shortly after entering the field during a match against Georgia. De Klerk is currently on standby, as are other notable players like Makazola Mapimpi and Lukhanyo Am, both of whom missed the July tests due to injuries. The standby list also includes lock Salman Morat, number 8 Evan Roos, tight head Neethling Fouché, and flanker Vincent Chituka. Upcoming fixture. Event * Rugby Championship. Match * South Africa vs Australia. Date * August 16, 2025. Time * 17:10. Erasmus expressed his pride in the junior Springboks, stating, "We are tremendously proud of the junior Springboks for winning the World Rugby U20 Championship. It's thrilling to witness such talent emerging from the junior ranks. By inviting these 3 players, we aim to introduce them to our training environment and the expectations at the highest level of international rugby." He further elaborated on the decision to limit the squad size, emphasizing the need for focused training and individual attention. "While we could have invited more players, we chose to keep the squad small to maximize our training effectiveness," he explained. Addressing the players who were not selected, Erasmus acknowledged the difficulty of making these decisions, especially given the strong performances during the Castle Lager incoming series. "We always intended to form a more compact squad for the Rugby Championship, which includes a mix of seasoned players and younger talents who have proven themselves in recent matches. We are confident in this squad as we head into the first 2 games." Erasmus also reassured the standby players, informing them of the team's plans and expectations, ensuring they are prepared to step in if necessary. South Africa Squad Overview. Forwards *. Lud de Jager, Wild Knights. Pieter-Steph du Toit, Toyota Verblitz. Jean-Luc Dupreez, Bordeaux Begles. Eben Etzebeth, Hollywood Bets Sharks. Vincent Koch, Hollywood Bets Sharks. Sia Khaleesi, Hollywood Bets Sharks. Wilco Liu, Vodacom Bulls. Malcolm Marks, Kubota Spears. Bongi Mbanambai, Hollywood Bets Sharks. Franco Mostert, Honda Heat. Ox Ench, Hollywood Bets Sharks. Ruan Norch, Vodacom Bulls. Asenathi Ntlabakanye, Lions. Quagga Smith, Shizuoka Blue Revs. R.G. Snyman, Leinster. Marnus van der Merwe, Scarlets. Marco van Staden, Vodacom Bulls. Boan Venter, Edinburgh. Jan Hendrik Wessels, Vodacom Bulls. Cobus Wies, Vodacom Bulls. Bax *. Kurt Lee Arends, Vodacom Bulls. Damien Dayende, Wild Knights. Andre Esterwijzen, Hollywood Bets Sharks. Afalil Fassi, Hollywood Bets Sharks. Sasha Feinbergen-Gamezelu, DHL Stormers. Ethan Hooker, Hollywood Bets Sharks. Jesse Creel, Cannon Eagles. Cheslin Colby, Tokyo Sungoliath. Willie Leroux, Vodacom Bulls. Manye Lidbach, DHL Stormers. Kanan Moody, Vodacom Bulls. Andre Pollard, Vodacom Bulls. Cobus Renak, DHL Stormers. Edwil van der Merwe, Hollywood Bets Sharks. Morn van den Berg, Lions. Grant Williams, Hollywood Bets Sharks. Damian Willems, DHL Stormers. What are your thoughts on the inclusion of these young talents in the Springboks squad? Do you believe they can make a significant impact? Share your opinions in the comments below, ***.